Hi family, it's Teresa with the Shaman's Dream Project. Forgive me if I don't make direct eye contact in this video because I got to keep my eye on the road. I'm driving and every once in a while I might need to shift gears, that is. I just wanted to give a quick something that popped into my mind, so this will be super short, but this ties into the presentation of a few days ago with the ritual of New Year's Eve, and how when we participate in rituals we make ourselves psychically vulnerable. And so just wanted to let you know today is the 2nd of January on Caesar's calendar, fake time, and on my way into town the other day I saw a truck. Someone had drove a truck headlong into like a big pole, and I think it was a tree, to be honest with you. If I recall correctly, I think it was a tree. And you know, this is to be expected because of all the alcohol that everybody's consuming on this holiday called New Year's Eve. It's to be expected that you're going to have accidents and so-called accidents, right? But actually, let me just pull over real quick because I'm getting into town where I'm going to have to stay between first and second gear. It's packed. So yeah. So there was this truck, and he drove into this tree, likely inebriated still from the night before drinking alcohol. And so obviously that guy looks like he totaled his truck, and he probably spent some time in the hospital. He might even be dead, I don't know. Whatever that is, dead, right? He might have checked out of the skin suit. But anyhow, I just made a note of that yesterday, and then today, just to show you, like, for people that, want to say, how is it possible that all this stuff can come together perfectly timed, perfectly planned for thousands and thousands of years in advance? Well, and the reason why is because we create it all. So all they have to do is put the program into our mind or get us to participate in the ritual, and then we will, because we're creating all the time. It's not a matter of that. It's a matter of, are we creating consciously? Are we fully informed and fully aware? So the place where they had this car accident yesterday, just found it interesting to drive back today, one day later, and they are putting up these big, huge, tall cement poles, and on top of those poles are going to be fitted the surveillance cameras and the Wi-Fi for the 5G. They have to install these things called repeater cells. So they have to be positioned, strategically throughout the place, the city or the town, whatever. So these types of poles that they're putting up right where that guy had his accident, I don't know what happened to the tree. Maybe they cut the tree down. That wouldn't surprise me because it's all pretty evil. All the rituals that we participate in on Caesar's calendar are designed to be tricksters, and to get us to believe that, hey, I'm just being merry and sacrificing my Christ consciousness, and happy Christmas. I'm just participating in a ritual that I know nothing about, but I do know, because Teresa told me, that who came up with this ritual, it was a pope, wouldn't you know? Always trust those guys, right? So yeah, and then of course the New Year's Eve, which is issued by the government, and we all trust the government too, don't we? Especially with our health. Um, so yeah, it kind of shows how it's all magic. This thing that we do, it's called creating. So we're creating all the time, but when we associate with the energies of the dark rituals of the death cult, um, that could be all of the holidays on Caesar's calendar to the rituals of face masks and hand gels and anti-social distancing and whatever other, silly things they have us doing these rituals to usher in um, the agenda of the Certificate of Vaccination ID, um, or COVID is what that's referred to as normally. So we don't realize it, but like every time we say the word, every time we see the word COVID, it's reinforcing in our minds, and every time we participate in the actions of the face diapers and the hand gels and the anti-social distancing, etc., we are with our actions. So it's like a double whammy in this case. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you the magic of that, whether that's some might call black magic, or you know whatever you want to call it. It's all good. It doesn't matter. It's just a name, but there's no judgment whether the magic is black or whether it's the magic of the good fairy. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're magical creatures, so we are always creating magic. And the question is what sort of energy are we associating with? What sort of rituals are we participating in? What sort of rulers are we acknowledging? That kind of thing. What's our energy? What's in our field? What is in our field at the time I had this so-called accident? You had some kind of tricksters in there, I would say, because you spent all night drinking, communing with the spirit of Kuhl and the genie. And we all know what happens when you rub the bottle and let the genie out of the bottle, right? Well, so anyhow, yeah, just wanted to share that with you, family. So that's it. I'm been sitting in traffic all day, so I'm ready to kind of head back to my abode. And thanks for your time, family. Namaste. Love you very much. Bye-bye. Ciao for now.